I was going insane until I realized someone wanted me that way, and she lived in the next room. When I moved to Seattle for grad school, Rachel seemed like a dream roommate. Warm, helpful, always around. But a few months in, things started shifting. Literally, my keys wouldn't be where I left them. My notebooks disappeared, only to reappear days later in places I swore I'd already searched. It started with small items, but then it was my birth control, my ID, my debit card. I'd tear my room apart, only to find them tucked into my shoe rack or coat pocket. I thought I was losing it. Rachel never made me feel better. She'd just raise her eyebrows and say I was overworked or stressed. Once she even handed me my own house key and said, "You dropped it on the porch again," even though I hadn't been outside that day. I started forgetting appointments. I missed class once because she forgot to pass along a message. She'd overhear my private calls and twist my words. One night, she told my friend Amy I was in a depressive spiral, which led to people pulling away slowly. She said my ex had been calling, he hadn't. When I finally confided in her that I was scared of what was happening to me, she nodded too quickly and drove me to a psychiatrist. She even filled my prescription. I started doubting every memory, every conversation. She'd remind me I'd asked her to do things I hadn't, or insist we'd already talked about things I knew we hadn't. I became completely reliant on her. If my phone died, she'd remind me of my schedule. If I misplaced something, she helped me find it. I wasn't just losing objects anymore, I was losing myself. Then one night, I found my missing planner wedged behind the washing machine. Inside it were sticky notes in Rachel's handwriting, reminders to move keys, replace lipstick, delay texts. My hands shook. I photographed every page. That weekend, I left for a short trip and came back with a police report, a new lease, and a restraining order. Rachel thought she'd broken me, but I wasn't crazy, just hunted. And now I had proof.